today we have Clark, our co-founder. He's gonna answer the Q&A questions today, and also we have our invited speakers H and Abda. They are also our ambassadors, and they've been you know um, going along with our product for a couple of days. And yeah, so do you want to just introduce yourself a bit to everyone? Yeah, I guess Clark, you can start.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Hi, guys. My name is Clark. So I'm one of the co-founders, as you probably already know. So we founded Creo in late 2024. So we actually, as Peter, I think you met last time. You joined our first podcast session. Peter leads our engineer and tech team. And with also our CEO Kai. He's recently has been busy with some other things, but I'm sure you will meet him later sometime. So the three of us founded Creo in late 2024. We started building products early this year. Got our first round of fundraising around January, and then closed another round in July, and another round is being closed recently. So we're growing very fast. The company has about 20 people now, with developers, marketing people, solution architects, community growth hacker like Norse, and also you guys. So I'm super glad to be here to speak with you guys. Uh, I love to hear what you guys think about the product, about the community, how we can make this thing better going forward. So, oh, by the way, sorry, I lead the go-to-market team at Creo. Basically means that I part of the designing product, also helping to sell Creo to the general public. So that's me. Uh, Love to hear more about you guys.
H. Yeah, that's great. Thanks, Clark. H, introduce yourself. Can you open the mic?
Hi guys, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, I am H. I am a Nigerian. I have been vibe coding for about a year or two now, and I joined Creao because I saw the potential of AI builders in the market space, and that's why I joined Creao to help build a very formidable AI agent. And recently, so far, the experience has been really amazing. Um, Working with the good ambassadors, having to share my project on Twitter, and hopefully, I can continue making good products and helping the community go forward.
Oh, thank you, H. Mm, So who's the next? Abdallah? Oh, we
Hello, everyone.
lost you, H. I
Okay,
think.
shall I start?
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Yeah, I just saw H was making a comment in the chat section asking if we can hear him. I mean, so he
All right.
finished.
Okay.
Go ahead,
Okay. So hello,
yeah.
everyone. It's an honor to be here, and I am grateful to the Creao team and North, especially for giving me this opportunity. My name is Abdullah Khan, and currently based in Saudi Arabia, and I am proud to be part of the Creao community as an ambassador. My journey began as a gaming content creator. My YouTube channel which had crossed over 40K subscribers. And on TikTok, I built a following of more than 20,000 followers. I also served as a moderator in the Free Fire gaming community, and today uh, I am active with a new YouTube like general information with around 2,000 subscribers. And also, I have a Facebook audience of nearly 5,000 followers. And content creation shaped my voice. And Creao became my new direction. This is
That's awesome.
my journey.
Thank you. Thank you. That is awesome.
Thank you, Mr.
Like
Clark.
we want to have like, these kind of collaborations with our own native KOL or like Creole breed KOL. That's one of our initiative. That's why I think Norse is working closely with you guys. I've seen some good momentum going on, especially like, I saw your post on Twitter, on YouTube, TikTok, whatsoever. This is great. Let's keep the energy going. Um, yeah, things I don't see Norse here anymore. I don't know what happened to him. Yeah, let's just make this I don't know, open mic kind of thing. If you have any questions to ask me, I can talk about the roadmap going ahead for the next quarter. I can talk about how we think over go-to-market strategy. I can talk about AI in general. So anything, or if you're interested in like how we come up with the idea of Creole, you can do that as well. So let me know anything you guys are interested.
Okay, so is not gonna speak, or we should ask questions directly because I was
Oh,
expecting
I
from
don't
not.
know. Like, oh, I
Mm.
just see Norse back.
Yeah, I think that we
Yeah,
are
yeah.
facing
Sorry,
some
I'm
issues.
really unstable. Yeah. Well, I
Is it
think we
is
can.
it better next time we move to like Google Meets or something like that?
Yeah, that will
No,
be better. I think.
it's honestly it's because this hotel's network is very bad.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had network issues this morning as well. Uh, but yeah. Anyways,
Yeah. Um. Yeah. So I think okay. So I think I'll just start from here. Right. So for the first section, we're gonna like introduce about our product roadmap a bit. In the next 2 weeks, I think Clark can introduce about this. And for the second section, is I'm gonna have like a couple of questions for H and Abda. And then we just allow everyone to come out and ask questions into our for our Q&A section.
cool. Yeah. I mean, I can give a quick like introduction about our planning for the next 2 weeks on product. So basically, as if you have used Creo or been on Creo for a while, you've noticed that the main user experience on Creo now is focusing on building experience, right? So you log into the platform, you typed into your prompt, and then you get a app built. So that's probably it for now. Going forward, we're trying to expand users' experience and enrich user experience by adding more modules to the platform. For example, one thing we're doing is over community marketplace. So this is a huge thing where all the builders, you guys can now share your project uh, through the marketplace, where this project or this app can be seen by other users on the platform, and they will have like vote for like your project, and they can remix your project. The first version, we probably don't have this kind of monetization um, mechanism, but going forward, we will have that eventually. So that's exciting. There's one way for you guys to, get in touch with more community members, and maybe one day you can monetize on the things you build. So that's our marketplace plan. It should be up in the next 2 weeks or so, hopefully. Um, and the other thing is we are also trying to revamp our workspace experience. So the concept of our workspace is we're trying to provide a AI native kind of dashboard, or not, probably not a dashboard, but it's more like a AI native um, console, or like, or workspace. It's just called workspace, right? So where you can actually um, add all your apps that you built on Creo, maybe a small tool, maybe a more complex system, and then within that workspace, you will have the copilot or the agent, right? Because right now the copilot only connects to the single app. Soon, when we have the new version of the workspace, the copilot is actually connected with all the apps that within the workspace. So now you can set up your automation workflows and collaborate among different apps. For example, you can dealing with data analytics in one app, and then asking it to export data to a another I don't know, CRM app, or to a uh, note-taking app. So it's a very new way of interact with agent or agentic app. Uh, Eventually, our vision on this is that it will become a new um, kind of Microsoft suite, where it basically handles all your daily routine work. So that's our goal. So yeah, so one thing is the marketplace, another is this a new version of the AI native workspace. Both are a huge feature that we're going to release. So stay tuned. Let me know if you have any questions.
Great. Yeah. Actually, I have like a couple questions. And how's the user experience gonna change in our like new workspace?
Like I just said, so right now the copilot that come with the app you built on Creo only interact with one app, right? So one
Yeah.
big change in the workspace feature is that now you can interact with all the apps that you added to your workspace. So no, like it can be 3 apps that you can type in a prompt, uh, like, and then managing the workflow within 3 apps at the same time. Basically, you can say, "Hey, can you update my calendar app? Can you update my CRM app? Can you update my note-taking app at the same time?" And then you can ask the Copilot to basically exporting or importing data from one app to the other, and so on. And you can also set up your uh, workflows. For example, you can set up an alarm, or like a automatic uh, workflow saying that, hey, can you run this at 8 a.m. every day uh, and finish this job or this task. So that's a huge new experience where we didn't have that kind of experience before in Creo. So by the end of this, or by the end of next quarter, this experience will be boosted again, hopefully. Um, we are actually now changing all the backend infrastructure to a new one. So right now in Creo, when you're building an app, it's a very like conventional building process. You have data layer, the database, the front end code, the back end code, etc. But going forward, since we're moving to a more AI native kind of app infrastructure, all the apps that you build within Creo is basically running its agent logic at the background. Um, so the agent will deal with all these business logic that can be set within the app. And then when you're using the Copilot to interacting with these apps, it's a completely different experience. It's faster, it's smarter, it will get your work done. Like now, if you talk to the Copilot, you probably experience like very you will see that it's not very smart. Uh, it will change soon in the coming weeks. So,
Great, great. Looking forward to that. Definitely. Do you have Abda? Do you have an H? Do you have any like questions regarding the workspace, like this feature?
No, basically, Clark, like I think that is something big, like we will be receiving, inshallah. Like it's a huge update, I think so, as you have discussed, and I don't have any questions regarding that.
Great.
yeah, yeah.
I think that's the yeah.
I have a question on
Oh, H. Go ahead.
regarding the backend system of Clio. Right now, when if I want to host a backend, I have to go through render. Does Creo plan to integrate a backend server?
Yeah, so that's the thing I've been saying, that we are actually using a new um, infrastructure design. Basically, all the backend logic will be processed by an agent within your app. So it's not like a traditional backend where you have fixed business logic saying, "Oh, I need to use this API on this button for this purpose." That was the conventional like backend, front end, and business logic kind of interaction, right? But going forward, in the future, we believe that all the apps, the backend of a application will be handled by a agent. Basically, the agent have um, the ability to decide, oh, whether I should create a snap of code to handle this logic, or I just need to use some tool to trigger that event. Um, that will completely be handled by the agent in the runtime. So it's very different. It's a new version of software 2.0. If you have read the Andrew Capacity's newest Twitter, uh, where he was also talking about this kind of uh, new version of the software, right? So basically, we are already implementing that, and we've seen some good result on the demos. So we're very excited to share this new feature with you in the coming weeks, and we hope to get some feedback and see how it's actually worked in the real world. So yeah.
Clark, my question, I have a question, and it's like apart from this topic.
Mhm.
Uh, like, is it possible, or like nearly in the future, will like Creao is now web based, right? So,
Mhm.
like, is it possible the Creao will launch it any application for Creao, like as a Replit and like other platforms?
Yeah, that's excellent question. That's I mean, I'm absolutely 100% supporting that idea because we the ultimate goal is that we're trying to provide a agent or AI native kind of operating system for everyone, right? To have your own uh, basically assistant or your own general agent or your own intelligent kind of uh, co-pilot. So, but the idea is that we need to achieve that with the help of code agent, because everything that you're like everything in your daily life involves a code agent ability in the future. But I can talk about that later. But yes, to your question, we will have an app version of Creo hopefully next year sometime. Right now, we're still focusing on building over infrastructure, trying to design or trying to understand how this new software will be look like, how we can actually combine the user like traditional um, user interface with this new agent-based or AI native applications user interface. After we set up on a first version, then we will uh, think about expanding our web-based application to maybe like a mobile device or on a like desktop native kind of application. So yeah.
Um, cool. So I think this is like we can like wrap up. So this is like everything about for the first section we have about our product roadmaps in the next couple of weeks. And thanks thanks Clark for giving this very detailed introduction, and also H after your questions. So we can now head into the next part about I got some questions for H and Abda. Yeah. So since you have introduced yourself already, like I think I have like other questions about your experience, like and your stories with Creole. Like so, initially, how did you first like discover Creole, and what made you decide to give it a try? So we can start from H.
I discovered I discovered Creole through the hackathon, or I discovered Creole through the hackathon on Twitter, and I've always been a fan of AI builders, so that's what really drew me to Creole. And my first experience, I tried to build something very small, just an audio generator with the app, and it worked really well. And the builder was really helpful in structuring my systems, and I could advance my projects from an audio generator to an actual AI generating podcast. And that made me a fan instantly. Before I talk to you, not so yeah, that was my first time using Creo, and that was basically what drew me to Creo.
Cool. Abda.
Uh, I actually discovered Creao through a YouTube video. Like someone was talking about past, like
Oh,
it was growing and how people were building real products without like a traditional. So that caught my attention immediately, and I decided to try it for myself. And then my first prompt was very simple. Uh, I asked Creao how I could turn like a small idea into a working project. I knew nothing technical, like I was not aware of basic coding. But Creao guided me like step by step. That moment showed me how like powerful and accessible vibe coding really is. So like that's how I found it.
okay, great. Glad to hear those. Yeah. So next question is so what was the most challenge of building your products on Creole? Like is that you must when you building products on Creole H?
Yes, there were two challenging parts. At first, the building the front end with Creo, because I could not upload an image, I had to start describing the front end. So there was a little bit of a communication breakdown with that. But I've been able to move around that now because before sending in the prompt, I make sure my prompt is very concise. That was the first problem, and that's the way I solved the first problem. And the second problem was I had to deal with a lot of cause issue, a lot of backend issue. But now I have been able to learn how to host my backend on Render. So I host my backend on Render now, then I move it to Creo. So the first issue was the front end, and the second was the back end. But I've been able to solve both now. But now, when Flag said the agent is coming up, so I think that would solve more issues. I hope. I also wanted to ask Flag if we could have an image uploader too. So that I just remember now.
So you're hosting your backend service on Render and integrate them into Creo projects. Hello H.
Hi guys, can you see me?
Yeah. Did you hear my question?
No, I didn't. Please continue
Oh,
repeat that.
sorry. So did you so about the backend part? You said you are hosting them on Render.
Yes, I am currently.
Um,
But I think
and
Flags.
and did you you integrate the renders like backend service into Creo's project?
Yes, yes.
Cool. Oh, I see. Yeah, great. That's actually pretty I mean kind of a like sophisticated use case. You can I think it would be great if you can write a like complete like tutorial or story about your app, like how you build the backend and the business logic you implement, and how did you integrate them in the Crows product.
All
Yeah.
right, all right. Once I move it up, I'll
Yeah.
create. Thank you.
Um. Cool. Abda. So Abda, what was the most challenging part for you to build on Quill, and where did you get stuck?
Well, until now, I haven't stuck anywhere. But since my first real product on Creao was an employee management system for a local
Yeah.
client, and it handles staff attendance, timings, performance, like notes and basic record keeping. Simple, but for me, like it was a big milestone because it was the first time I built a complete functioning tool for someone else. So in the beginning, the biggest challenge I faced was understanding how the blocks connect and how to structure the logic properly. Since I didn't come from a technical background, even small things like managing data and giving like a perfect prompt to Creao. Sometimes like fixing small errors felt confusing, but like the community support and like Creao's step by step guidance as I joined Discord, like it helped me overcome that. So once I understood the flow, everything became a lot easier.
Great. Thanks for your answers. Um, and next, do you what are the major category of apps you're trying to build on Quill? Like either they are for entertainment or like information or like your personal utility tool. Um, yeah,
Uh,
just like what kind of apps
as
you
I
you,
told,
you put on focus?
like as I already told that my first project, like it was an employee management system. I have spent a lot of time on this project, and yeah, that is what I have worked a lot on this project. So basically, my first product was like employee management system that I built like for a local client, and it included staff attendance and leave tracking, like role assignment, and a small performance log. So for me, it wasn't just a project; like it was proof that I could take an idea, design it, and like deliver it as a working solution. So it gave me
Okay,
confidence that
so the purpose of those projects are mostly for work, right?
yeah. A local client asked me to
Mhm.
hey like he was thinking that I am like technically like professional. So he asked me like to create a tool for him, um, a website or a software. So I was already aware of Creao. I was aware of this platform. So then
Yeah.
I decided, and I already told that I discovered Creao through YouTube. So then my first project and my first prompt to Creao, and those days I was already like surfing on other platforms like Replit and Lovable. So also then I chose Creao. And here like still my platform is Creao, and like I'm building new I'm like shaping new ideas, like giving shape to my new ideas.
Great. Thanks. Yeah. And what about H? Like, what kind of apps do you build? Like, are they for entertainment or work, or perhaps for education? Like, can you introduce a bit about like the major purpose of those apps you've been building? Yeah. Hey H.
So I am trying to bring educative apps data but on with a better data presentation. Right now, my two apps, the Ethereum Galaxy and the stock market analyzer, have been every data apps. There are apps that require a lot of data, and I'm trying to visualize them in an informative way where it's not boring, and it's like it's pleasing, it's visually pleasing, and it's also educative. So I am fascinated with data and data analytics, but at the same time, I still want to present them in a fun and engaging way. So that's my goal for Create, is to just continue using Create to build these apps that they are very data rich, but also very informative and engaging.
I see. Thanks. Yeah. So I've been seeing like you guys sharing those projects in the showcase or on other social media platforms. Once we have the marketplace launched, definitely you guys can put your projects on there so that it's exposed to all the Creole users. Yeah. Thanks. So that's yeah, and that's everything. That's all the questions we have for our invited speakers. I think we can now move to the Q&A session. For all the audiences listening here, do you have any questions you want to ask to our co-founder Clark, as he's here to answer any questions, either roadmap or vision? You can raise your hand.
Yeah. Um, yeah, before we get into that, I want to thank H and Abdallah again, um, for finding Creole and for using Creole and becoming our ambassadors, which everything that on Discord or on social media, they were amazing. Internally, we've been like talking about this a lot, saying that we cannot like do this without you guys' support. It's been super helpful. So uh, I'm really glad to have you guys, and we hope to see more of your sharing and your work. Yeah, so thank you guys. Okay, yeah, we can move to the Q&A session. If anyone wants to ask questions or speak, any comments in audience, raise your hands or I think they can request to be speaker,
Yeah,
right?
thank you so much, Clark. Like that means a lot. I'm just trying to learn and like improve step by step, and that is what like Creao is. And like Creao is just a wisdom, and like we are exploring a lot. And as you have discussed, that something big is coming, like a new version, a new update. So I am like surprisingly like I'm waiting. I will be waiting for that update. So I hope like it lands soon.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Awesome. It's I agree. It's a bit harder to if you're like a completely non-technical background, it can be sometimes can be intimidating to start using Creo. But once you uh, pass that first phase where you probably get some basic ideas about what is building, what is database, what is MCP, what is agent. After you have some of that kind of knowledge, you can actually achieve a lot more than you think with Creo. Right? So we've seen a lot of amazing project in this community, in the showcase channel. I was actually very surprised to see some of project being shared here. I didn't expect that we could do that, but apparently that's the power of the community, right? Like people do amazing things and do surprising things uh, way beyond our expectations. So yeah, that's I'm really looking forward to see more of that coming.
Yeah, okay, Clark. Thank you so much. And looking forward to it. Thank you.
Hey, Nisa.
Hello guys.
So
Can you hear me?
you might need Nisa's speaker
Yes,
for you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Well, thank
Anissa.
you so much for the opportunity. To be honest, it was a very productive podcast. I believe all of you guys did very well, and I think all the
Thank you.
questions were perfectly answered. I believe that there's nothing to ask, but um, just to ask randomly about the future of the Creao.
Hmm.
Um, can you please tell us about the future projects that you guys are trying to include it in your roadmap so that we as an ambassador work for it and promote it and tell to the community that what are we bringing in the future. So if you give a random ideas like we are also trying to solve these issues and bring that to the crowd and that and this, so all the stuff and the roadmap, if you share with us, it will be perfect. And we as an ambassador will also try to share this message to our communities too.
Oh yeah, 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 absolutely. I think, I mean, we can share that we have a Creo ambassador channel, right? Like so I think Norris can talk more about the details of these upcoming features there in like a written format. There are some like technical details as well. Um, for the long term, like we have a bigger vision of like what Creo can become in the next 18 to 24 months. But that's something we're also constantly changing, because this landscape is very like it's moving very fast and the technology are shifting from one thing to another on a daily basis. So it's really hard to give like precise long-term planning. But we're trying our best to uh, give you guys some hint about, oh, this is what we're doing in the next 4 weeks, and this is what you can expect. So yeah, we will try our best to update you guys as soon as we have a clear planning. So
Yeah, absolutely right. Yeah, you're right because the technology is changing and getting shapes very fastly. So it's not possible to yeah include all these in roadmaps. That's perfect. Well, my another question is about the marketplace. As you told, my question is that will there be teams, um, or I mean that they will be monetizing their applications, web applications, or what will be the process of
the marketplace, and what will be the main role of the marketplace in the region?
Yeah. So for marketplace, there are two considerations, right? So one is for the current builders to provide a place where they can, show their cases like now we have people like sharing their projects within the Discord channel, but Discord is still a very small closed community
Exactly.
rather
Yeah.
than on the web page, right? So if you can actually share on the web page, we
Yeah.
have like 50,000 users now on the platform. Like basically all of them can see that. So that's the important thing for our current builders like you guys. So the other consideration is that a lot of the new users coming to the platform, they have limited knowledge on how to use a web coding product, just like you guys in a few weeks ago. And they need some kind of cold start kind of bump to help them to getting started. So if there are more templates, there are more use cases that they can refer to, it can inspire them to get started on the building process. It will be better. So that for that two purpose, that's why we are building the the marketplace. Uh,
That's a very cool idea, because local builders will also join the the marketplace. Sorry, so local builders will also join the marketplace, and like they will create their own templates, and the users who want and love and appreciate their templates, they will buy it. So yeah, it will be a very great idea to have a market where two developers or clients can trade in. Yeah, that's very cool.
yeah. I mean, it's completely inspired by what you guys been doing in this community, right? Like we've seen so many good ideas being floating around, and we've seen that the power of this community and what it can brings to a bigger crowd. So that's why we decided to have more a stronger version of the community on the product within the product itself. Uh, Not saying that we're not using Discord anymore. We're still having Discord as over like a smaller closed community where we can talk. Like I've seen you guys posting like meals or like pictures, whatever. But like we're gonna have a larger community on the in the product. Um, so yeah.
Well, it's super cool idea. You see, there is benefit for both company and to the clients too. Like company can also integrate that they will take commission from clients and builders
hmm hmm
as they sell their stuff to each other. That's really cool idea. Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah. Eventually, it will become a one monetization like tool for
Yeah.
those like expertise in building. Um, Hopefully, yeah, we will see how that plays out. But first thing is that we need to have more people become builders and contributing to the marketplace. Um, which I'm sure we will all have that because this is the whole idea about AI coding or vibe coding, where you can create infinite personalized software. Um, like basically everything that can be turned into code. Um, like the idea I was just saying, like maybe in the next 10, 15 years, everything is just so digitalized. You need a personalized
Exactly.
API uh, to interact with basically anything in the physical world. The idea is more like those like science fictions, where in the cyberpunk kind of society, if you
Yeah.
like, you need to have like your personalized agent, even to buy some Coca-Cola from a vending machine. Basically, you're not pressing any buttons on the vending machine. You're just talking to your agent. Hey, can you get me that Coke in that box? And then the agent is starting to write a code to connect into the API of the vending machine. So that kind of scenario, that's what we're trying to do here. everyone needs to have their own personalized software. Everyone needs to have their own personalized agent, where your agent can write in code on the way and to interact with the digitalized world, so that your physical being in that scenario can can be like, your productivity, your experience can be improved. So that's the idea. But that's just very, long term kind of fantasizing. But hopefully we can do that in the next 5 years, 10 years.
Well, that's super cool. I think I have no questions, and thank you so much for the answers. I will close my speech with the last suggestion.
Yeah.
Suggest
Great,
that
thanks.
as soon as possible, you do this hardware for the company.
Sorry, I didn't follow your question. Like, can you say that again? Norse, did you get
Um,
that question? The last
hello,
question?
Lisa. I
Lisa
think he
was
was. I think he said he was like he didn't have any more questions, and it was just a suggestion. But anyway,
oh,
yeah, um, I,
okay.
uh, yeah,
He
I
can
think we can
post that
head to
in the
the
chat
next.
maybe.
Yeah, I think we can. Yeah, he can send that in the chart. I think we can head to the next question. That H has some questions about the payment integration for Creo's app. Hey H, can you open the mic and ask? Yeah.
Specifically Stripe. And I've seen Replit made something about integrating Stripe within 5 minutes. Is Creo also looking towards adding Stripe payments integration into the app? Because a lot of some pipe coders would like to add a payment integration into their app.
Yeah. So that's a good question as well. Again, that's the purpose of why we're doing this marketplace feature. We hope to, instead of letting you guys do the Stripe integration, payment, handling all these frustration, because trust me, it is. Like, I don't know if you have ever done any Stripe account setup. You need to go through the KYCs. You need to prove that you're a legit business, and a lot of your transactions can be blocked by Stripe because they think you're a schemer. All of that kind of things. We are thinking a like an indie developer, or like a smaller individual does not want to handle that kind of frustration. So that's why we're providing the marketplace, meaning that you can still uh, sell your software on the platform. You can earn your part. We will handle all the transactions for you. You will get the amount of money, and we will provide all the infrastructure, all the software needed, so you guys don't need to worry about it. So that's the idea. Like, because trust me, like, going all this Stripe integration, payment, uh, like going talking with the banks and with the Stripe team, it's a lot of pain. Yeah.
Thank you for the
Thanks.
answer.
Yeah.
Cool.
I believe that answers each question. Is there any questions from our audiences? You can raise your hand, and I will invite you to speak if you have any questions for Clark.
Awesome. I mean, like you guys can reach me anytime on the
Yeah.
Slack channel. Uh, so if you have any more questions, just type it in. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. But yeah, thank you guys for coming today. And again, thank you guys for joining Creo. We look forward to, delivering more amazing features so that you can build more amazing projects. Yeah.
All right. That's all for today. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Norse. Ciao.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us. Yeah.